When Squid Game season 1 came out, that show was everywhere. Like everywhere you look on the internet, that show was everywhere. And to be fair, it was a really good show. And when season 2 got announced, I thought it was just going to be a cash grab. Like Netflix does that with most of its shows, where season 1 is good and it gets famous, but when it comes to season 2, it's just fucking trash. But turns out season 2 was really good. I really enjoyed it. I think it was really well done. So I was really excited for season 3, but unfortunately, season 3 was ass. Well, not ass, but like for most of the part, it was really bad. Like there were some good things in this season, obviously, like some good things, but I think like as a last season to this really good show, it lacks so much. So I'm gonna be talking about spoilers here and there, just so you know. Anyway, let's talk about this one thing. I really liked Sammy from season 2, and but she died, and for that I hate Minsu so much. So I really wanted Minsu to fucking suffer and die like horribly. So one of the main reasons I was actually even gonna watch season 3, because how I want to see what they do with Minsu. I wanted that guy. There's no one out there that hates Minsu more than me because of Sammy, because he pretty much let her die. Well, like I know he couldn't have he could have done something still. Like I'm not saying that if he jumped right in, like when the fight was happening, he could have just saved her. Like probably not, but he didn't even bother trying. And for that, I hated him so much. I still hate him, and I love the way he died. Like say whatever you want, I don't care. I loved when he died, and I think many people out there loved when he died because he's like I generally think he's one of the most hated characters in this series. My two favorite characters from season 2 and season 3 were Sammy and Noyol, and I hate Minsu obviously because Sammy died and he could have done something. Anyway, let's move on from this. So yeah, I really like how they deal with Minsu and how he dies and how he suffers. Like when he was suffering, I was enjoying. And when it comes to Noyol, which is one of the gods, I really liked her from season 2, and I really wanted to see how they would deal with her in season 3. And I think it was really good. I was satisfied with how they deal with her for most of the parts. So I'm going to be talking about some things that I don't like, then I'm going to be talking about things that I do like. So let's get into one of the biggest things that I hate. I think how they deal with Detective. I think that is actually one of the biggest complaints I have from this show. Like, Detective is actually the most useless character in this TV show, and that is no exaggeration. That is a plain fact. Like from season 1, he does so much, and in season 2 he does a lot, but in season 3, like he finally gets to his brother, the front man. But when he gets there and asks him that why did he do it, he doesn't even get a response, and he doesn't even like shoot him. Like I know he was like the front man was holding a baby when the detective was aiming at him, but still he could have done something. Like after everything, he just stands there, asks him that why did he do it, and the front man doesn't even fucking bother, respond to him and just fucking walks away. So basically, if detective wasn't there in this whole show, nothing changes. Absolutely fucking nothing. The whole show would pretty much stay the same if detective wasn't there. Like it is so fucking stupid, actually fucking stupid how useless the detective is in this show. Like I don't think he's a bad character by all means. I just think that like he's useless. Like everything he does like comes up to nothing. It just like all boils down and just fucking flushes away. Like it goes nowhere. So that is obviously the biggest complaint. Let's get into my other complaints. So there is this scene with Noyol, which is one of my favorite characters. So she's beaten down by this officer who's I think he was wearing a square mask. I don't remember. I think it was, and so she was crawling towards the elevator, and there was a gun there, and the officer was just standing behind her and was like, "Why are you going there? Like, what's there?" And I knew there was a gun. I think most of the people who were watching the show, they knew there was a fucking gun in the elevator, but it was just like the officer was just standing there, just fucking mumbling. And when she gets the gun, she shoots him and kills him. Like, I think that was really stupid. because there's no way he just forgets that she had a gun and that gun is in the elevator and like okay, I think that was just really bad. Again, that's not a like big complaint, but I think that was something that lacks, like really lacks. So let's talk about one other thing that I hate in this show. So Junhee, I really liked her and I wanted to see how she would be in season 3, and I think she was good until she died. I think she died in like a really bad way because I don't get why she didn't even bother crossing the bridge. Like I know more like most likely she was gonna die, but she just jumps off the cliff and just kills herself. Like she's obviously just gonna die straight away if she does that. Like again, I know most likely she was just like not gonna make the bridge because of her feet. But still, I think she should have tried. I don't think they should have done her like this. I think that was such a good character, and if I saw her dying and she tried, like that would have been different. But like I know she didn't really give up, but I think she kind of did. Like she could have at least tried. I know. Again, I know she was not gonna make it. Like there's no, like there's like fucking 2% chance that she was probably gonna make it because of her feet. But I think she should have tried and then die instead of just jumping off the cliff. Again, I don't think it's something major. I just think her death wasn't handled perfectly. Anyway, let's move on from that chapter. So I really like hide and seek in this season. I think that was really tense and good. All the fighting scenes were good in this season. I really like how they deal with mother and son situation, like when the mother kills a young Sick. I think that was really well done. I think that's because she knew that they were never gonna make out of this game, like they were just gonna die at some point. And I think before she killed her son, she decided to suicide before that. She decided to do that, so she just killed her son because she didn't want guards killing her son and blowing his brains out. So she thought it would be better to just end his life herself. I think that was well done because she knew they were never making it out, which is not a bad thing. Because in order to like actually win these games, you have to make some rational decisions and make some bad choices, and just be really selfish to actually survive. So and she knew that they like both of them were never made for that. So that's why she did what she did. I don't hate the characters for that. I think that was actually really well done. So let's talk about Gihan. He doesn't do much in this season. Like he does enough, but he doesn't do a lot because he's really beat down from what happened in season 2 and how he lost his best. So for the first 2 episodes or 3 episodes, he just keeps staring at Daeho because Daeho was the one who wasn't able to get the ammo, and he pushed it out and he just never got the ammo back to the players, and that's how many players died. That's why he was just staring at him, and that's why he kills him, which is I think what was good as well. Also, I really like how they deal with his death. I think many people don't like how he died, but I think that was really well done. I think there is a lot of meaning behind his death that many people are not able to see. So the way he says we are not horses to bet on, and we are humans, and humans are, and after that he jumps off the cliff. I think that was really well done because he does something that pretty much no one would do, and he does that and he proves it that humans are good and evil. I think many people don't get what he means at the end, and I think that's what like the people who made Squid Game, I think that's what they like kind of wanted. So many people would just kind of talk about that. But from what I can gather and put the pieces together, I think he meant that humans were evil and they were good human. Like what he did was good. That's why I suppose he said that humans were good, and evil is he said that because player 333 was the father of the kid, and he becomes like really evil at the end. Like pretty much like season 2 and season 3, like most of it, he says that he's going to do everything he can to save his girlfriend and kid, but at the end he becomes really evil. Some people say that he was not never going to kill the kid, but he really was. Like I don't think he was bluffing when he picked the kid up and he was about to drop the kid. I don't think he was bluffing. I think at that point he just wanted to leave those games and that place and just go back to his shitty life. So anyway, I think Gihan's death was really well done, and there was a lot of meaning behind his death, that saying that humans are evil and good, and he did that and he proved it. So yeah, I think this season was good, but there were some things. Also, when it comes to ending, let's talk about that American thing that they teased. Many people are like not hyped about it. I kind of am, and I kind of because I don't get why people are not hyped for it. Because Squid Game, when Squid Game was good, it was really good, and many people enjoyed it. So I'm really excited with how they're gonna deal with American Squid Game. And make no mistake, Netflix is gonna make many spin-offs and other Squid Game, like other countries and other Squid Games basically. Like they're not gonna let this show just, like go nowhere. Like they made some money off of it. Like this was really one of their most popular shows ever. So which is not a bad thing. Like, like I think like if they could do a good job, but at the same time they could really fuck up. But I hope they do a good job with American Squid Game. I'll watch it anyway. So anyway, that's about it. I think a, it's not the best season, but like I don't know. There's some good things. There's some bad things. Anyway, that's it. I'll see.